Much better today. Much better. Actually, the last 2 days have been, the last 2 practices, short yardage have been a lot better. We were still unable last Friday to convert inside the 1 yard line, but you know, we showed a lot more promise last Friday and today. Today was much better. Today was the best it's been up to this point as far as our short yardage game. So that's promising. Again, you know, we're still not where we need to be, but you know, we're at least stepping in the right direction and not stepping backwards in that regard. So it's still a mindset, it's still a mentality, and it's something sometimes you just got to yank them through a knothole and make them figure out that this is the way we're going to do it, and we're going to be physical, we're going to be tough, and so I was proud to see that we at least have stepped, at least doing some things right. Now again, we're not ready to line up and match everybody's short yardage all the way across the country just yet, but we are showing some promise. So proud to see that.
Was it the play of your offensive line in particular, perhaps, that stood out in those situations?
Yeah, you know, it is. Yeah. I mean, they're getting better. Yeah. They're very athletic. You know, they got a toughness about themselves, or they're showing that at times. They still, when they get gassed a little bit, and we're trying to go as fast as we can, and you know, the tempo that we're working at right now has been as good as it's ever been. But they get a little gassed, and like I tell them all the time, fatigue makes cowards out of everybody, and we just got to make sure the defense is the one getting fatigued, not us.
Still the same starting five you guys went with all spring up there?
I don't know who those are, but I can tell you who they are across front. I don't know if, you know, Shadley's at guard, and we got, of course, you know, our own Brandon Thomas at left tackle, and we got Kaylon at left guard. So, yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's the five that we've started with. We've tried to move other guys in and out and give them a chance to see if they're ready, and they're not ready. So it's just, you know, it's black and white. They're not ready. So we just got to keep pushing them and keep getting better. But I've been very pleased with what I'm seeing up front, those guys.
Coach Sweeney talked about Taj responding to some challenges you guys made.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that I was intrigued about today, I thought Friday, you know, I thought overall our scrimmage Friday wasn't very good. I didn't think Taj had a very good scrimmage Friday. Even though he did make some plays, he was very inconsistent on Friday. Today, we still turned the ball over too much. We had 2 turnovers today, but we'll get those straight. We'll get those cleaned up. That's you know, that's the thing that, you know, maybe you're not clicking early in a scrimmage, but that's okay. Reserve the right to kick. And there's nothing wrong with punting a football. We talk about it all the time. If every drive ends with a kick, you're going to win a lot of football games. And we turned the ball over 2 times today, one on the opening drive where we drove down the length of the field and turned it over. And those things are unacceptable. We can't have those. So we'll work through those things. We'll grow from those things. But the thing that would intrigue me the most out of it was to watch and see, because I didn't say a whole lot to him today. After he made the 2 interceptions, they came over the sidelines, and I want to see how they were going to respond and not how I was going to respond. I know how I'd respond. I'd bone my neck and I'd be ready to go. But I want to see how they did it, and to see those guys work through and to have their back against the wall, because the next series the ball was on the -1 yard line. And so the very toughest situation on the football field after having 2 interceptions, we responded and took it 2 times and drove the length of the field and had 2 house calls on it. So that was good. Still unacceptable in turning the football over.